Hello everyone, Semi-Dad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series on American Truck Simulator. This is episode 24. Welcome back, I hope you are all well. We're picking up exactly where we left off in Eugene, Oregon, and we are about to pick up a load of tyres from an auto parts, take them over to Loop Hair over in Pendleton, Oregon. Just a short trip today. I say short, it's reasonably short. I think it's 300 miles, I think, if I'm correct. So let's roll on through to our pickup point, which is just over the road there. Like I said, it's from an auto parts place. Picking up some tyres for Leap Hair, so there's probably some pretty beefy tyres. It's rainy, but yeah, I hope everyone is all good and enjoying the series so far. Like I said, we've blasted through to episode 24. The plan still very much is to do some jobs off recording, and yeah, get some extra cash. I may ultimately consider streaming those jobs.
Turn left.
Yeah, I may consider streaming those jobs if I can find time to do so, because yeah, as I was saying, time is the premium that no one can afford. So it's always just a balancing act of trying to find the time to do the things that I want to do, balance the sort of family commitments and stuff and everything like that. So yeah, if we can, I will stream those. And obviously I know, like, obviously that if I'm playing it, then I could be streaming it, but it's not always that simple, because sometimes I might be playing it like in the middle of the day when the kids are here, and you know, the kids they do not do well in terms of privacy. Right, just stop here a sec, let me just get a feel. Oh, we are round the back, so I think we go that way. Hopefully we've got enough clearance on the front end. Should do. Yeah, so like I said, I do, because it's easy to pause a job if the kids are around and they need something, whereas it's not as easy to pause the stream. But we'll see. So here we are. This is us, our bright red tarpaulin trailer. I'm hoping and praying that the rain is going to clear off soon. Just because on the game mechanic doesn't really seem to do very well with rain.
Time has arrived, President Racer.
In the sense of it sort of turns the game into a bit of a ice rink. Don't know as if I'm gonna have enough clearance to get round. I should be okay, I reckon. Straighten up a little bit. Watch the front end. Alrighty. I think we're clear in the mirror. But yeah, how are you guys? Hope everyone is well. Hope you are enjoying whatever you've been up to. Nothing too taxing is going on. It's the new year. Obviously, we're a good couple of weeks in now. We're in Wales. We have got some, I think, much like most of the UK. Much like most of the UK, I think we've got some. Yeah, much like most of the UK, I think we've got a cold snap coming. as I record this on
Turn left.
Wednesday night. We had -3 temperatures today when I got up in the morning. I think the temperatures are due to drop even more on Thursday and Friday. So hopefully that doesn't get too cold. The car doesn't seem to like it too much with the cold weather. Brakes freeze over, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's not something we do well in this country. Is cold weather. Everything sort of comes grinding to a halt. But I think as the climate changes and cold winters and everything and ice and stuff becomes more commonplace, I think slowly we're adapting to it. But are we going, or come on? Come on. What have we got going on over here? So, yep, I think we are stuck.
Let's go.
Alrighty, we're back. I have reloaded the game. We've got a little bit of a traffic issue there. Traffic does now seem to have cleared. So, yeah. Come on, mate, you've got plenty of space. Yeah, sometimes the game logic with the AI traffic doesn't always seem to be the best. Like what happened there was just
400 meters.
Don't really know. There wasn't a crash or anything. They were just all sort of stacked up on each other, and the game didn't seem to have the ability to instruct individual cars to keep moving to free up the jam. So what I find with those times is just to reload the game usually, or quit out to the main menu and reload back in usually sorts it. So that's what I did. But anyway, like I was saying, I can't actually remember what I was saying, but yeah, we're going through a bit of a cold spell at the moment. I'm in a relatively low-lying area close to the sea, so we don't generally get snow very much. I've lived where I live for 16 years, I think, roughly, give or take, maybe 15 and a half years, and I've probably had count on like one hand the amount of times we've had like proper snow. So I would love to have some snow just because the kids really enjoy it when we do have it, and like building snowmans and stuff, but it's definitely not everyone's favourite thing. But yeah, like I say, this -3 today, Wednesday. I think this will come out tomorrow on Thursday. Oh, skiddy. I was saying that's the rain just turns everything into an ice rink. Yeah, this will come out Thursday, tomorrow. I think tomorrow and Friday are meant to be really cold, dropping down, I reckon it said on my phone, to about -5 or so, -6. So yeah, otherwise I had some, it was my daughter's birthday the weekend, had family down to see her. We went to Wagamama's for her birthday. That's what she chose.
Exit left.
Every year the kids get to sort of pick
Exit left.
what they want for their sort of birthday dinner, and it can be like a takeout in the house, or we go somewhere to eat. And she wanted to go to the Wagamama's. It's like an Asian fusion, like sort of Korean fusion place. which was really nice. My mum and stepdad were down, so we all went there. And the kids, I'm blessed really because 3 out of the 4 kids that I've got are generally not fussy eaters, so they'll quite happily eat that kind of food, like noodles. And I think
Keep left.
my son, the 7-year-old son, he had, the rain's stopping thankfully. Yeah, my 7-year-old son, he had ramen noodles. I had ramen noodles, and the 2 girls had noodles as well. And then my wife had a curry type thing. And it was really nice. Just nice to be out for a little bit. And we had a nice time. The server was great. And we did like a birthday cake and stuff. And we got back to the house. So all in all, it was a good weekend. But obviously they were down, I think they got here about 11 PM Friday night, and then they left about 9:30 AM Monday morning, which is longer than they usually stay. But they had a conference to go to on the Monday, so it was easier for them to go. It was closer for them to go from my house to there than from their house to there. So that was why it was a bit longer, but that does mean that it sort of put a stop to any YouTube action over the weekends. There was no Buckland stream, which I'll come on to Buckland in a minute anyway. Yeah, there's no Buckland stream. I'll just get this up a minute. Sort the gears out. Yeah, so there's no Buckland stream on the weekend, and there was no convoy stream, although shout out to Mr. Farquhar, he did graciously hold the convoy for me, for the guys, because the guys really enjoyed the convoys, so he did host that, which I greatly appreciated, helping me out there so the guys could still crack on a convoy. But we will be back on our regular Sunday night convoy this coming Sunday. Now, Buckland Farm, the stream, so I've been running that as a little bit of a private multiplayer, with sort of selected access. It's been a bit tricky with regards to working out what to do with the multiplayer, because I would love to open it up to more people that support the channel. But the problem is, obviously at the moment I don't qualify for YouTube memberships, which is how most people give access to their multiplayer servers. So it's posed a little bit of a problem for me, because I don't want to open up to everyone, because I don't think that's right. I think that in my current circumstances, where I can only afford to open one multiplayer server and keep open one multiplayer server, I think that it should be reserved for people that support me as a channel. So the previous version, so Buckland Farm, the multiplayer server that had been streaming on a Saturday night, that was exclusively available to a selected handful of people that I chose. Now, the problem with that is we put in some, between us all, we put in a few thousand hours on that map, and things started becoming quite easy, and we started running out of things to do with the money that we were generating. We had some productions going, we had animals, we had wool production from the sheep, we had dairy, milk from the cows, which we were taking up to a bottle milk factory. So things started becoming really easy really quickly, which was a little bit of a problem, because we were sort of tripping over ourselves with money sort of thing. We were having to, we had so much money I think we had like £4 or £5 million in
Keep
the end.
right. And pin, turn right.
So we had so much money that it was like, what do we do with the money?
Turn right.
You know, we had a sort of specific plan in mind, which was to be self-sufficient and not really have to buy anything in, and we were producing all the stuff ourselves. So yeah, what happened then was we sort of I don't want to say got bored, because Buckland is a really great map, it's got loads of potential, but we just got to a point where we were so successful that we just didn't really know what to do with the money. We bought quite a large portion of land, so we were quite sort of successful that way. So yeah, we kind of had a chat with the main people that played it, and we sort of said, look, do we, as great as a map as Buckland is, I've played it for loads of hours through testing it in my own playthroughs, and then we did loads of hours on the saves. I'd actually have to look at how many hours we had done. Oh yeah, so yeah, we played 1,658 hours cumulatively between us on that save, and that's game time. That's time that people have actually spent on the server as well. So it's yeah, after that amount of hours, that amount of time, still getting used to the auto clutch. Yeah, so like I was saying, we've done 1,600 hours cumulatively between us playtime. After that amount of playtime, things had got considerably easy. We bought ourselves a nice parcel of land. We got a load of land that we were working, but we just got to the point where we had so much milk we didn't really know what to do with it. We were making all the other stuff like mineral feed. We had so much of that we didn't know what to do with it. We had more money than we could spend on the map. So we sort of had a little chat and decided that maybe it was time for a new map, and to figure out a way of opening that up to more people.
Keep left.
And like I said, I specifically want it to be people that have supported the channel, because that seems to be the best way to do it, and hopefully at a time when I'm able to, I will be able to open up a second multiplayer server, perhaps, but one that is just open for everyone. But for now, I'm very keen that it should be for people that have supported the channel sort of financially a little bit, I guess, which, like I said, I don't currently have membership, so that is a few of, there's a few people that do it. So that got me to thinking, how can I open this up, because I don't want it to just be the same
Keep right.
sort of 3 people or 4 people that play it. I'd like to get as many people in as possible. So yeah, what I've done for now is I've partnered with Ko-Fi or Coffee, I don't remember, the link will be in the description, and I've opened up memberships on that platform. I think the price is set at 150, which is the lowest that I would set it at. Just merge out here. So yeah, if you join the membership platform on Ko-Fi and support me through there on a membership, then you'll get access to the multiplayer server. And also requisite condition is that you are a member of the Discord as well, because that's where all the information is on, in terms of mods and passwords and that kind of thing. It's locked down to people that have memberships. So if you do choose to support the channel sort of financially, albeit it's a small amount, then the link is in the description. If you message me once you've done that, or if you put your Discord name on the membership profile on Ko-Fi, then you I will give you that access to the multiplayer server in Discord, and you can come and play with us. Now, the map that we have decided upon, bypass. So still having an issue with the brakes, because just a slight touch of the brakes and yeah, slammed on. So yeah, so we've decided to move maps, and that's absolutely nothing to do with any fault of Buckland at all. Buckland is an amazing map, and I think you should all go and download it and play it from the mod hub, because it's a great map with loads of potential. So we've decided on Nadenthal, Canada, based out of Manitoba, Canada. It's a 4X map. It is on mod hub, officially released through there. We're going for a little bit of a challenge series on there as well. So we're going to start with some debt. We're going to start with a parcel of land which is non-agricultural land, in the sense of it's a plot of land with some buildings, like some sheds. I think it's got a silo, what is it? It's got a silo, a shed, 2 sheds. Let me think. It's got a silo, a drive-through shed, a 3-bay shed, and a bulk haul storage shed. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with no fields at all, and no equipment either. And we're going to have a starting amount, no money to start. We're going to have some debt, probably in the region of $200,000 to $500,000 in debt, with the enhanced economy mod, so that'll cost us a few thousand every month. And the plan being is we're going to contract our way up. It's going to be a mainly arable operation. I don't think there's any intention of doing any animals, but we will be production heavy, so we will be running an arable operation to feed the productions. It won't be like a grain, sort of buy the grain to sell it. It'll be, sorry, not buy the grain. It won't be to tend the grain and sell it. It'll be a... I really need to see if I can bind the brake button to the brake to a different, as peeing me off. Yeah, it will be to feed the production. So if we've got a field of wheat, for example, then we would use that in a production, whether to make flour or something else. So that's the plan. It is PC only because it's 4X. What have we got going on here, guys? We've got a little and so yeah, I'd really love it if you wanted to come and play with us. As I said, the link is in the description below. I would encourage you all only to give memberships if you are in a position to do so. I know times are hard out there right now, so you know, I don't want anyone to be using their like last £1.50 to buy a membership to support me. I'd rather you keep that for yourself, and only if you genuinely want to. I don't, you know, it doesn't come easy to, I'm not asking per se, but it doesn't come easy for me to even offer it out, because it's sort of a bit like, I feel like I'm begging kind of thing, do you know what I mean? But it's not that at all. I just think that this is a way of keeping the server clean, because I know for a fact that there'll be 3 people that'll play this server die-hardly, and that's one of those me, one is Lynn, one is Scruffy. I know they'll be on sort of regularly every night to keep it going. And what I want by offering out the memberships, I just want it to be a place where people that genuinely support me in some way have place that they can come and play, hang out, and I'll be there, and then Scruffy will be there, and other people hopefully will be there as well. And I also feel like by offering out the paywall is the wrong terminology for it, but putting it behind a membership requirement, also it might deter some people, but it also, I think, will keep out the trolls, because I've seen stories of people who have set up multiplayer servers and then they plow in hours and hours and countless hours into their servers with people from their community, much like I intend to do, and then someone, because it was open access essentially, there wasn't a very heavy requirement to join, someone's come along and they've come in, sold all the equipment, or they've come in and ploughed up all the fields, or something like that, sold production, sold buildings, and just generally messed up the farm. And that's not something that I want to happen. I am very particular about things on a multiplayer server, in the way that I like it to be sort of planned out in a way that we've got a general idea of where we're going, and there's not like a strict structure per se. I don't set parking spaces for each particular vehicle, and I'm not that precious about if you put them, if you're in the middle of a job and you've got a dash and you leave the equipment in the field mid-job and someone has to come behind and finish off for you. I'm not that precious per se about that, but it is, I don't want it to be freely accessible and people just can come in and mess it up. People that I don't know, people that I'm not familiar with, people that aren't really a part of my community, and they just come in and mess it up. And then it's an effort to either go in and roll back the save, or go in and repair the damage that's been done. So yeah, that's the reason really why I wanted to put it behind a sort of, like I said, paywall is probably the wrong term for it, but it's the closest term that I can think of, because it's not a reward, but it's a thank you from me for people that have genuinely supported me, and it's also a means of preventing the trolley types. Because I mean, personally, I don't know why people bother. I don't know why someone would join an openly accessible multiplayer server, go through the effort of downloading all of the mods and everything, and then just messing it up for everyone else. But why do people do a lot of shit, right? So yeah, that's the goal. I'll put some more written, more fluid dialogue out about that. We are kicking that off this Saturday on a live stream, so I'll put a post out the day this is releasing, or the day after. I think I'll probably put a post out Friday, I reckon, maybe. And yeah, if I'm like I said, I'm not asking if you can't afford to donate, if you can't afford to join memberships, please don't feel obligated. I'll still put the content out. I'll still, really genuinely appreciate you, every single one of you, whether you become a member or not. I truly, genuinely appreciate the support. But yeah, I'll put a link out, and if you're able to and want to, then I would love it if you joined a membership, got access, and came and played with me on the multiplayer server. And that being said as well, if you shit. That was close. Yeah, that being said, if you are planning on getting a membership, just try and come back in. Yeah, if you are planning on getting a membership,
keep right,
and you don't have Discord, and you still want to come and play, and you've got a PC and you want to come and play the 4X map with us, send me a message on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page, and I think it's just Sim Your Dad on Facebook.
In 400 meters, Turn
let me
left.
know your information from Ko-Fi, and then I'll give you the details as well. In terms of the settings and stuff, we are going somewhat realistic. The crop destruction, all that's going to be on. Periodic ploughing is going to be on. That kind of thing. The only thing that I am going to keep turned off, and it's only because it's a 4x map, is stones. So I don't, as a rule, if I'm playing a 4x map, I don't play with stones on. I do on Thuringia, but that's because I need the stones for the production. But yeah, generally, because it's a 4x map and it's quite a big map, it's not something that I'm going to keep on. So no stones, but crop destruction and all that stuff's going to be on. So yeah, I hope you, you know, if you're able to and you want to, I hope you will consider taking up a membership and coming and playing with us. Like I said, the reason for it being behind the paywall is not because I'm, you know, I don't want you to think that I'm begging for the money or anything like that. I'm really not. It's just the only way I could think of that I can make sure that people that do come and play are people that genuinely support the channel and support me and aren't likely to come and mess everything up. Because I mean, you've probably seen it if you've joined any live stream when I play Farm Sim. Then the amount, you know, every stream more or less, I'll end up with someone that comes in and says, "Can I play with you?" I just don't want someone like that to be able to join and then mess it up. But yeah, like I said, I'll put some more cohesive points out about that on my channels and stuff. But we are rolling into Pendleton now in Oregon. The sun is setting. It's a lovely red night sky. We're just rolling into Leap here now.
Turn left.
And we have had a reasonably clean run. We had a near miss.
Turn left.
With the on-ramp there. But generally speaking, we have been quite clear. Hopefully we can do a good park job now. Let me know in the comments down below, by the way, with the park jobs. I was considering
to see you through this mission.
Putting the park jobs to random, because at the minute they're currently set on the hardest park jobs all the time. And as we've all seen, I make it no secret that I am not the best person at parking. So yeah, if you think that I should maybe consider randomizing the park jobs instead of always on the hardest, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, for 2024, just to touch on that again, I know the last 19 days have been pretty sporadic, but the goal very much is to get into a flow with the content. Just so you guys know what to expect. Just swing that front end around. Yeah, put a neutral, handbrake on, and let's drop the load. So yeah, all in all, pretty clear run. We will find out below. So 307 miles, 43 minutes, fuel's 58.2 gallons. World of Trucks contracts completed 32. But yeah, that's it for the job. Another thing that I forgot to mention, because I was talking about other stuff. I do have a fuel card now from the guy who makes the GDC economy mod, Busy and Broke. He has added a fuel card functionality to the GDC economy mod through an additional download from the Steam Workshop. However, it's an unlisted Steam Workshop item, so it's not publicly viewable on the Steam Workshop pages. You have to join his Discord, which I will leave a link to the description, link to that in the description as well. So if you join the Discord, you can get the free fuel card, which gives you a 5% discount on fuel. If you want to support him in his endeavors, if you use the GDC economy mod, you need to make I believe, a one-time donation up to $9 through PayPal, and he will give you a 15% fuel card. If you want to support him even more, then I think if you do a one-time donation through PayPal for $10 or more, you get a like a premium or a platinum fuel card, which gets you 25% off per gallon. So yeah, I've just gone with the free one for now. I will when I'm able to support him with a donation, not for the bigger fuel card, but just because the GDC economy mod is awesome. It's really done me a solid on this save. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. So yeah, I'm going to just squeeze a job in between now and Sunday, try and bump up our money quicker. We are on the road towards getting ourselves a trailer. We have $7,349. I think the trailer that we're looking at, if I have a look at trailers, where's trailers? Trailer purchase. So the trailers start. Let me just think. So I can get these utility trailmobile or tip-day trailers for quite cheap. However, they are quite boring in the sense of, it's always going to be looking at the same thing. If I do any out of cab stuff, you're only going to see the trailer. So I think it makes most sense to start with the flatbed. As I was explaining, I don't currently have enough horsepower to pull a low body trailer all the time. So we'll probably get one of those. So we're trying to get up to about $27,000 to be able to buy one of those. Probably closer to like 31, because we'll need a little bit of capital to buy fuel and stuff like that. So, but yeah, for now, guys, I am going to leave it there. I do appreciate you all watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, I would love it if you could hit the thumbs up button down below. It really helps me out on the channel with the algorithm and stuff. If you're not subscribed already and you've enjoyed the content, please do subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you either on the next episode or on the next stream. Stay well and take care.